Alright, lords and ladies, welcome back. It's time to continue our CK3 Let's Play, Duchess Legacy. This is episode 46, and I'm your Liege Lord, the Godless Gamer. We're gonna make some big, important decisions today. This ruler, not only is he he's an impressive specimen because we worked so damn hard to get him all his congenital traits, and he's the one that, strengthened our bloodline. He's gonna achieve other great things during his reign, and he's gonna start today's episode by doing arguably the biggest thing we've ever done, like the biggest political decision that we've ever made. I'm jumping on this. It's going to be a little scary. It's going to be fun, though. I think it's going to be really fun. I'm going to enjoy doing this. I'm going to be satisfied. There are no regrets for what I'm about to do. So what am I? I'm building the tension poorly, probably. I'm going to get out of the HRE. I'm splitting away from the HRE. I want to be in charge of my own destiny. What is being a part of the HRE really providing me right now? Now, it was nice when we initially got land in the HRE because the HRE was essentially a big brother. I fell within the domain of HRE, so if any foreign powers wanted to fight me, they would have to fight my liege lord in order to take my land. So I had some protection there, you know? But let's look at this. Look at the HRE's forces are just slightly more powerful than mine. Slightly. I basically match our liege lord in military might. Arguably one of the most important economic centers in the entire empire, apart from the Italian peninsula. Yes, there is a lot of development down here, but that's all the way down here. This part of Europe, all of the HRE holdings are mine. I'm not including these because these are a part of West Francia, so the HRE isn't benefiting from this really. Like, the lands adjacent to high development benefit from the development next door, so the HRE lands around here are benefiting from the higher development, but they're not getting the money. You understand what I'm saying? Like, West Francia is benefiting more from this development than the HRE is. So the real economic strength up here is my realm, like the Rhine River. We're going to continue to develop Aachen and Cologne and Cleves and all of these counties here. So there is so much military strength here. There's so much economic power up here. There's so much military power up here. There's so much prestige up here. Like, for Christ's sake, I'm a king in all but, like, name. Like, just look at our vassal contract with our liege lord. We're not providing anything to our liege lord. We're walking all over him. We are marching all over his face. Like, what is the point of being a part of the HRE? I'm tired of being bothered about election laws, and I'm tired of being concerned with, like, factions against my liege and all. I can ignore all of that and focus on my own destiny if I just split away from them. Now, the downsides will be, yes, I'm splitting away from the HRE, and it's going to limit my conquest, because in order to get conquest, I'm going to have to fight the HRE. So that's going to be tricky. But we're a big boy now. We need to start doing things like a big boy. If we want to fight the HRE, our solution is just to make sure that we have a lot of money when we're fighting, if we need to hire mercenary bands, if necessary. And another thing is to get strong alliances. Like, we need to have strong alliances. That way, if we need to fight the HRE, we can fight them, because we have really strong alliances. So we should start considering getting alliances with nearby powers. We're already allied with England. I was looking around, and I could get an alliance with Alba as well. This son right here is available. I don't like him so much, but I don't care anything about... The only concern is the alliance. I have to do a family member, so it's a little weird because my eldest daughter is already betrothed to somebody. This is the next oldest available daughter. I can marry her to him. It would bring an alliance, 8,500. The current ruler is 52. He's not going to live forever. But I just need the alliance for the initial split. So, because I'm going to create an independence faction and immediately press my demands. So if my liege says no and I have to fight him, that's the purpose of this alliance. Like, that's what it's going to serve. It's going to help me out. On top of the English alliance, but I don't like that the English are currently fighting a war. So if I call them into a war, they might be distracted with their own business. But having an alliance with Alba would be pretty nice. 8,000 men. I could use that. Alba is not involved in any wars right now, so they're at peace, so I can call upon them immediately. So, long story short, guys, here we go. I know this seems very sudden, but I think now is the best time. I really thought about it. My realm looks... This is totally off topic, but my realm looks like a brain. Doesn't it look like a big brain? It's shaped like a big brain. It's time for the brain to split away from the useless body. The brain can function on its own. And we will grow our own limbs. We will start growing into the HRE, and it's going to be so much fun. This ruler's taking a big step. He's making a big step here. We're splitting away from the HRE. So we have to unpause and make sure that alliance goes through. I'm just thinking about things, making sure all my best knights are knights. I have money for mercenaries if I need them. I'm gonna preemptively put my marshal on organized army. My steward can keep doing his thing. We're not gonna fabricate any more claims because we don't have to, at least not for now. Okay, here we go. I'm delaying too much. Creating an independence faction, and we're pressing our demands. Let's keep our fingers crossed. Hopefully we don't have to fight him. He's giving us a position on his council. If he only knew what is about to happen. He's declaring war on us. Okay. I thought he would have made it easy and just said no. Or said yes. Do we have our alliance with Alba yet? There we go. Okay, let's call in the, let's call in both kingdoms, Alba and England. Where do we want to muster? Let's muster in our capital. He's summoning, he's raising... It's convenient that his capital is right next door to us, so maybe we can win this really quickly. Where's my flag? It's right here. Okay. The Van Der Lindes are forging their own destinies. Compared to what's happening, this is a minor decision, but I need to do it. I need a wet nurse, because I'm going to have a bunch of children soon, because my wife is not done. By no means is she done having kids. She already gave us 6 children, and she's only 22 years old. So I'm definitely going to need a wet nurse. In fact, I'm going to use this available woman as a way to bring in another knight. I approve. 20 prowess, that's pretty good. I need every advantage that I can get. Like, even if it's just the tiniest of margins. Where is he? Okay, it took some time for that to go through. If I were to attack them right now, the game says I would win. I'm still waiting for my allies to come into the field. See, the English are still too busy fighting their own wars, but the Scottish, or the Albans, they're coming. Let's go siege their capital first. The war target is like the entire HRE, so this is going to be quite the slog. And I hope my ally doesn't get himself killed immediately. Nope, he'll follow my lead, I think. Alright, English. Alright. I'll accept your war as long as you accept my war. Okay, wow, we have 69 war score. We captured somebody important. Okay, my son is bossy. I'll give him a martial education, and we'll give him zealous as soon as I can. He has to be 4 years old first, though. Okay, Scots, let's go. Let's go kick some ass. Alright, they successfully sieged one thing. But we have home field advantage. We're fighting in our own realm. We know these hills and we know these lands. Like the back of our hand. Look, he's running like a coward. Look, he's trying to flee. He's trying to get the hell out of Dodge. No, it's too late, man. Sit down. Alright, Scots, I need you to show up before the battle's over. I need every single man. Okay, we're back up to 68. We went down a little bit because he conquered some stuff. So we'll retake that. And I need a new marshal. I need the best marshal I can get, please. We do have a new realm priest who's dying, which is good because he sucks. I totally forgot about my alliance with the Duchy of Greater Poland. I can do that? He's inside the HRE. I didn't think I could call in my... No, he can't. It's grayed out. I'm sorry. Then why is this an option up here? That's confusing as hell. Yeah, they're a part of the HRE, so I can't call them in. Alright, I had a befriend scheme going on, and it succeeded. Now, the war score is going to just keep going against me. It's going to keep ticking down. So I have to make, like, a lot of progress quickly. Okay, we're up to 91%. Let's take the other castle here in Luxembourg. Like, I want to show the rest of the HRE, like, all the people underneath the Emperor, that I'm not fighting them. I'm just fighting him. I'm taking his domains. I took his capital. Like, I'm not going to attack them unless I have to. And I shouldn't have to if I just take this. It might be enough. What else does he own? He owns this barony. He owns the County of Luxembourg. He owns a county somewhere else. Where is this? He owns Benevento. I'm not going all the way down there to take that. So this is the only county I can really take in Luxembourg. He's like the weakest emperor. Like, he's not even a king. Like, he doesn't even have 2 duchy titles. He's pathetic. He deserves to... Like, I'm too good for him. I'm way too good for him. His mistake was allowing me to get so powerful. He deserves what he's getting right now. And I'm gonna celebrate. We just won. I'm celebrating with this. For this. We are now independent. We have split away from the HRE and all of its constant plagues. Alright. My ally won. In the English, they were fighting a war before and they won it. But now they're fighting a new war. Alright, I hope this plague isn't my punishment for splitting away from the HRE. It better not spread. My physician is already on control plagues, but I haven't had time. I still need to get wash your hands. We haven't got that. That's the first one I'm going to get. Because we're in the learning lifestyle now. But let's disband. I need to go back to my home town. This is now foreign territory. Alright, so our income is still good. We can ransom prisoners. And now our destiny is in our own hands. So we've proven that we can defeat the HRE, which means that I feel confident beginning our claim fabrications again. What's the next duchy I wanted to work for? I think I could go for Hesse. Hesse wouldn't be bad. I want to go for the most developed parts first. Let's go by development. This part seems to be more developed than up here. This is the Duchy of Anhalt, and it's not as developed as down here, so we'll start with this one. We'll start with the Duchy capital. I think this county is the Duchy capital. Yes. Look at that. The map looks so much better now. So when we zoom out, our realm doesn't get covered up by the ugly white color. We are now on the map firmly ourselves as an independent nation. Forging our own destinies. Okay, we want to celebrate. I want to celebrate that. I forgot to mention, I did something, I made a little mistake last episode while I was giving away, while I was modifying contracts. I accidentally modified one without using the hook, so I gained some tyranny, but it should be good. It's -9. It's -9 right now. But it is slowly going away. But I did make a small mistake. I was a little too hasty with my, modifications. Speaking of modifications, I can modify some contracts. Between the episodes, I got a hook on this guy, so we can modify his. Now, this is super important. Like, I need to get as much as I can out of all my vassals now that I'm independent. Like, I need every coin I can get, and I need every peasant I can get for my armies if I want to be able to fight the HRE. So, modifying contracts is super important for me right now. I need to modify this guy's contract. We have yet to blackmail him, but I need to do that. Alright, 80%. Come on, man, be smart. He's smart. Now give me your money. And then there was another woman that I need to blackmail. This woman who's had the Great Pox forever. She had Great Pox last episode, and she still has it. And she has 3 disputed heritage secrets. And they're all strong hooks, so we have a strong hook against this woman. She's relatively young. I should be able to use this a couple times. Give me your money. So I am the supreme ruler of this part of the world. The Rhine River belongs to me, nobody else. West Francia has one part of it. But we own most of it. Alright, I'm going to do some activities. We have yet to get the pilgrim trait, so I want to do a pilgrimage. And we have yet to get the hunter trait, and I want to do a hunt. So let's get those. I do need stress relief right now. My wife... Oh, yeah. I don't know if I mentioned already that my wife is pregnant. She's gotten pregnant so many times that I can't keep track. We'll do a hunt first, because it's cheaper. We'll try to get away from this plague. I need some time away from it all. I'll do this for recreation since we're stressing out so much. I'll use the pilgrimage to try to befriend somebody. Let's prioritize stress relief. We just made a big decision, so I'm not surprised that he's stressing out. Oh, I need a new Master of Hunt. It was just vacated. Alright, bad timing, dude. Why would you leave? Alright, since the HRE is a foreign power now, the Emperor is probably more likely to scheme against me. Like, I should probably prepare for something like that. I need a bodyguard. I need people to protect me from against hostile schemes. Maybe I can get a food taster. No, they all suck. Why does everybody suck? I trust this guy. Bodyguards are a dangerous position in the wrong hands, but he's strong. He's got good prowess. I trust him. Stop putting everything in your mouth. She just likes putting things in her mouth. I can't help it. I'm being raided. You poor fools. At least it's not the entire Empire of Scandinavia raiding me this time. It's just some idiot. Why on earth would you... Why did he think that was a good idea? Alright, I need... Wash your hands. And my wife's belly is poking out. What's happening? We follow our quarry into the woods, slowly but surely gaining on the swift row. It suddenly spooks, bounding away in another direction, and as I move to see what scared it, I can scarcely believe my eyes. Baron Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer and Queen Sarah, the harlot, are entangled on the ground in a passionate embrace. While she's pregnant. Queen Sarah, how could you? We stop being lovers? I hope they don't stay lovers. No, they're still lovers. How dare she cheat on me? I'm your freaking soulmate. Now that calls her child into question. This could be an illegitimate child that she's carrying. I need to get rid of that guy. I had a hook on him for some reason. Oh, yeah, yeah, I have a secret on him because he's my wife's lover. I'm not gonna blackmail her. I'll blackmail him. Who is this to me? He's just one of my barons? How dare you? You were way above your station. I'm imprisoning him and I'm executing him. Why is this an active... Oh, no. It's because it's not an exposed secret, so people don't understand why I'm executing him. That's why it's an act of tyranny. I don't care. He banged my wife and he wasn't allowed to. First, I'm going to take your title, which you don't deserve. All of my guests lose opinion. Okay, you know what? Opinions, it looks bad. I'm going to get a lot of opinion negatives. Like, his friends and lovers aren't going to like me. Like, my wife is going to take a hit. But, guys, we're just going to spam a bunch of events and activities. And we'll see to it that these opinions don't matter. I'm killing him. I am a ruler. I am absolute ruler of Angelin. Nobody sleeps with my wife. And I don't like that this child is now... Their birth is now in question. Or their legitimacy is now in question. She still loves me, and she's still my soulmate. She's not even upset. Oh, yeah, executed close relation. Okay, I was about to say she didn't even care, but she still loves me. I could do no harm. I could murder, like, a puppy in front of her face, and she would still love me. Which I would never do. Okay, I can just... Can I disband? Yes, yes, we just fought, the raiders. Alright, back to business. I need to give away that barony again, because I don't want it. The man who thought he could sleep with my wife and get away with it. Limburg? That's a... Is that what the cheese is named after? Is that where the cheese... The Limburg? Limburger, the really smelly cheese? That fits. I had to kill it myself. I had to take out my anger on something. Alright, that item didn't look really impressive. Like, most of my items in my court now are, like, really, really good. And this is not, so I'm selling it. Do we have any rivals? I should probably check. I don't. Now, look at this. Now my wife wants me to take her side in an argument. What is my motivation, wifey? What is my motivation to take your side? And make you 450 gold richer. Alright, I already executed the guy. Let's not... I don't want my wife to get wounded. I mean, she's pregnant. I don't want her to get wounded. I'll take her side, I guess. Alright, I sided against him, but he still loves me too. Dude, no matter what I do, people just love me. A couple of my vassals could use some work, but nobody's in the negative. And all my courtiers are at 100. So we're good. Okay, he's blonde, and at least his physical traits are correct. I think he has green eyes. I'm trying to see. Let me see. Whoops. I have to judge this kid. I have to judge him. I don't want him to be a bastard kid. We want to zoom in a little bit. Okay, he has the correct color eyes and the correct color hair. He has his mom's hair and my hair. And he has the correct congenital traits. He matches with with his other brothers, and like basically the rest of his family. They're all getting the same things. So I'm saying 9 out of 10 chance this is my son. Like, I won't say 100%, but I'm willing to say he's my son. I will accept him and acknowledge him. We have an Arthur, we have a John, we have a Charles. We need a Sean. That's a big baby. Speaking of kids, let me keep checking. I can influence my eldest son right now. Give him zealous. My second son, his personality still hasn't revealed itself. Okay, we want to do the pilgrimage now. We're going to be really lazy and go to Cologne. And my 2 wards should come with me, my 2 sons. So they'll become pilgrims too. And I said, oh no, we can't befriend with the pilgrimage. Okay, that's fine. Whatever. I can befriend people with a scheme. I have no scheme going on. Chancellor already. Steward already. Waiting for this guy to die so we can befriend the next one. Maybe one of my powerful vassals. Let's do this guy. I need at least 5 friends to get the full benefits from confidants. So we still need friends. And we're a pilgrim already. I hardly consider this a pilgrimage. We're just walking out of our front door, going across the street, going to the 7-Eleven, getting a slushie, and coming back. Active election in the Holy Roman Empire? This is not my concern anymore. I do not care. My archbishop becomes my friend. No, he's just gonna die in 5 seconds. I'll take the learning lifestyle. I haven't been good. I haven't been moving my steward around. Okay, my second son. Neither a learning education or a martial education would be good for him. So trying to get him to take the vows. Okay, he wouldn't be necessarily good at a learning education or a martial education, but he's not bad either. What did I give the first son? I gave him the martial. We'll give this one the learning. My daughter is pensive, so we need to give her... Or curious. I always get that mixed up. I'm sorry. She's curious. We'll give her a diplomacy education. My brother? Sure. Another thing that we can't do anymore is pay homage to our liege and get renown, but it's not really that much renown every time you do it. It's like 50 or something. Our renown income is just fine, thank you very much. We've been working very hard at this. We're not close to our next legacy, but we are close to the next level of splendor. We're almost fabled. So we're almost to the max. Like, we just have one level to go. What is our liege lord? Oh no, he's the top. He's already legendary. But I think this family starts the campaign as legendary, so he cheated. I had to start from nothing and work to where I am. So hey, I still get some renown from my vassals coming to do this. You know, pay me homage. And I owe it to them to protect them, so I have to protect my vassals. Like, I feel a sense of responsibility now because I pulled them. Like, maybe they didn't want to split away from the HRA. I forced them, but they were loyal and they came with me and they joined me. So I want to be nice to my vassals, at least for now. And the Pope still loves me? Did we inherit something else? Yeah, we did. A nice young guy. He's homosexual, but that's okay. He should still get himself married and at least have some kids. But we need to keep in mind, this Angrian duchy, this really angry, Angrian guy, the corrupt, this is my, he's my dynasty member. He's starting to conquer his duchy. So he's taken 2 counties away already. So he's becoming a powerful guy, which is why it's so imperative that I integrate his title into my kingdom. Because he's not giving me all... Like, another thing that's important because I'm independent. Like, I need to make sure I'm solving these problems. Because I can get more levies and taxes if I solve that. So that's why I'm doing it. Things have become more imperative now that I'm by myself. Somebody's trying to steal from me? How dare they? What are the odds? 0% secrecy and the max success is 30%. I'll keep an eye on it. But it's a pretty mundane hostile scheme. Like, if they get away with it, I won't be, like, really mad. It's not like a murder scheme or anything. Alright, our befriend scheme is about to end. It didn't work out. We became closer to being friends. Kingdom of Van Der Linde must be governed by laws, institutions, and merit, not family, inheritance, and personal allegiances. A realm as large as this one will never be efficiently governed without an administration of able bureaucrats centered around our beautiful capital. This decision is set to notify you. This is new. Oh, I see. This is... I'm trying to figure out what the timing is. Did I do something? Is it because I split away that I'm getting this? We can adopt the administrative government type. We would be dropping feudalism. No, I think the Byzantine Empire starts as an administrative empire at the beginning of the campaign. But since the ERE, did I say HRE? The ERE, it starts as an administrative, but now that it's broken up, it's not administrative anymore. It's feudal. I would be the only administrative government in, like, on the continent. There's some clan. Yeah, there's no other administrative. Why would I do that? This sounds like a decentralization of power, not a centralization of power. I like feudalism. Every feudal or clan vassal within your de jure realm and of your faith may change their government to administrative if they fulfill one of the following. Hold on, let me read this a little bit. I don't think I'm gonna do it, but maybe for those who aren't familiar, let's just read the tooltip and see what... Okay, an administrative government form is one that appoints characters as governors to manage and preside over lands called provinces on behalf of their liege. I think this is new stuff. This is Road to Power DLC stuff. Administrative characters have access to influence and also have some personal... have access to a personal family estate. Oh, I see. I think... Doesn't this operate like the camp mechanic when you're a wandering adventurer? I think that's what the estate is. Only independent rulers have legitimacy, while vassals do not. Administrative vassals cannot declare war against each other. Instead, they are encouraged to spend influence for appointment succession and use schemes to acquire titles. Administrative... Oh no, it says it's a highly centralized government, where power mainly resides within the capital. Birthright, while still important, is not as prominent as in a feudal realm. With enough skill and ambition, anyone, even from the most humble of origin, may rise up to become an influential governor and make play for the throne and become emperor. No, I don't want anybody to I don't want anybody to do that. I want absolute power. And I want to keep it within my family. I don't want... I'm not doing this. I think the option will be here. This won't go away. I'll always have the choice to do this, but I don't think I'm gonna do that, guys. I like feudalism. I think feudalism is a great government type. It's straightforward, it's simple, it's easy. I think I'm gonna stick to feudalism, guys. Maybe you'll disagree in the comments. Maybe I'll get some complaints from you guys, but that's fine. You're allowed to complain or allowed to disagree. That's totally cool. But I just became a king. Like, I'm not gonna go and change my government type all willy-nilly. Like, come on. Like, I already made a big political move. I'm not gonna shock the rest of my vassals and make some other big political decision. Like, they're still recovering from the separation. Alright, let's get back to the other stuff that we were focusing on, like taking care of our kids. I need to make sure the game doesn't keep telling me about that. We'll stop the game from notifying us. Alright, back to business. Back to fabricating claims and doing things the old-fashioned feudal way. Our integration efforts in the Duchy of Angria are going very well. In fact, we might be able to try to impose the taxation practices of the Kingdom of Vanderland on a limited scale. The Duchy of Angria... Okay, this is an event because I'm trying to drift Angria into my title, so this is an event involved... I can speed it up. It gains more drift progress. That would reduce it. Yeah, let's try to finish this as quickly as we can. Any progress that we can help make, we'll do that. And we're going to be in the learning lifestyle for a little bit longer. my wife is pregnant again, and we can be, at least, we can be sure that she's carrying our child, not a bastard child. Unless she has another lover that I don't know about. But did that get rid of her secret? Yeah, so I can't get a hook on her anymore because she no longer has a lover secret because we killed him. So we did her a favor. In a way, we're looking out for her, and she just doesn't know it. She might not see it that way, but we're looking out for her best interests. Let's move our steward again. Stay on top of that. Seneschal improves the control. And control is okay. I don't need to refill that. We'll leave that empty. That's a good position to give, like, a son or something. Alright, we have a new realm priest. Is he worth befriending? Yes, he is. I don't like that he's ancient, but he's worth befriending. Alright, so we went on a pilgrimage, we went on a hunt. We still have a little bit of time left, but we're not really focusing on conquest right now until I'm really ready for it. I want to get the 3 counties at once so we can just fight one war. If I have to fight the HRE, I'd rather just fight one war and get everything that I want. So we're going to get all 3 of these claims before we fight. I think I have time. I'm a young man, and I'm running out of time to do a grand tournament. We haven't done one of those in a while. I want to keep celebrating the fact that we're an independent kingdom now. I'm gonna do it. Let's have some fun, guys, and then we'll end the episode on this, because this might take a while. But we won't do any activities that risk us getting ourselves killed, because I don't want to die. This would be the worst time to get ourselves killed. We'll start with a, let's start with a board game. We'll start easy. Let's do a recital. Yeah, let's do a recital, and then I'll do one more event. We'll go with archery. I don't think you can get yourself killed in an archery. I've never seen it. I have a lot of hours logged, and I don't think I've ever seen somebody die in an archery contest. Unless it's in Robin Hood Men Tights, and then some people die. Alright, we're doing this for Triumph. This is probably going to cost me a lot, but I have money to spend still. Alright, I'll try not to get tunnel vision too much, like on this screen. It's the one downside to tournaments. You kind of get tunnel vision. Because you have to stay on this screen so you can catch your availability to do these things, because you can only do them a certain amount of times before each event. So you're kind of stuck looking at this. I typically start with the tourney grounds. We'll do that. Okay, now we'll back out a little bit. Can I influence my second son? I can. We'll make him zealous now. My third son is also charming. I'll give him a martial education. And I need to make sure somebody qualified is raising him. I definitely would not want him to pass on ambitious, but I would want to do zealous. Because of this tournament, I can't do it. Okay, I can put this off. I won't worry about raising my kids. Let's just focus on the tournament. It's not even a son that I'm raising right now, so... And we just... I have so many sons. I'm gonna be swimming in sons. Sicko? He's a sicko? Alright, Arthur, John, Charles, Sean. I'm saving Dutch because I know we're gonna have more sons. We'll do Bill, or we'll do William. Instead of naming him Bill, after Bill Williamson, we'll just name him William. I'm kind of regretting getting Eager Reveler. I didn't have a choice. Like, it just happened to me. It's not like I had a decision in the matter. But now that we're Eager Reveler, I can't embrace celibacy. Which means we're just gonna have a massive family. Like, I don't mind kids. Just have some girls, please. Like have some daughters. Let's go to the temple this time. I found an ancestor in the crypts, and I just gained 225 for now. Oh, that's only a possible outcome. Well, I hope that's the outcome, and it was. Very nice. Okay, the board game to start. First contestant, this man who's dying. I hope he dies before we can play, so he gets disqualified. I'm not cheating. Alright, I beat him. The best odds are this one. Diplomacy. Alright, let's have our wife help us cheat. Actually, using the word cheat around my wife is a hot button term because of her past. But she's making up for it by helping me win. Is this my brother? Yeah, we're... Is this the championship? Is this the final? I'm not going to switch around pieces, but if I don't, my score's going to decrease a little bit. I won't dishonor myself by cheating. I won't do it. 69% progress. Alright, wife, assist me. That's the word I'll use instead. Assist me. And she did not assist me. Alright, so we lost the first event. We didn't win the board game competition. Which doesn't make any sense because our aptitude for that was excellent. Watch, we're gonna win the archery contest, even though our aptitude is poor. I'm calling it right now. Is that the last claim, or do we need one more? I think we need one more. Yep, still one more. The stands collapsed and a bunch of peasants got hurt. I'm holding this tournament in Aachen, so the popular opinion just took a hit. That concerns me. Okay, it didn't affect it enough to put it in the negatives. Alright, now for the recital. I can't befriend this kid. I can give him a gift, though. That's easy. Kids are easy. Just give them a lollipop and they're... That's all they want. Okay, they're done. All of my powerful vassals love me. And all of my courtiers still love me. Everybody loves me. The world loves me. We'll go to the artisan quarters this time. This woman starts romancing me. One of these women. I have a match to focus on. We'll just brush them off. It's time to show the world my skill. 9% progress to victory. A learning challenge. Wifey. Don't fail me this time. 88%. Okay, we won this one. There's not like there's no like qualifiers, there's no tiers, it's just one event, and I won it. So I won that event. It's a nice thing about recitals. Alright, 20 grounds. Okay, so we already qualify for the archery contest. And like I said, we're going to win it because it's our worst aptitude. Let's go to the village. Come all, come see the relaxed Helois. Helois, yeah. A colorful clad woman shouts, precariously balancing a duck on her nose. Nothing that improves my odds of winning, which I don't like. We don't qualify anymore, are you serious? That should fix itself. Come on, are you serious? I won't qualify? Why on earth not? Wait, so I did qualify. I'm confused. Dude, I can't tell you how much grand tournaments confuse me sometimes. Like, you're looking at one thing that's telling you one thing, and then another thing happens. Like, the opposite happens. I'm just gonna keep rolling with it. Did I kill somebody? I killed somebody. Did I kill them or did I hurt them? No, the peasant is quite dead. I just killed somebody. Oh my god. Does that mean I fail? Alright, marshal, wife. I still have a chance to win this, even though I killed a peasant. Is that a murder thing now? No, it doesn't count. I'm not considered a murderer or anything, and it's not on my kill list. So I killed an imaginary peasant, apparently. And we did win. We still won. Oh my... Grand tournaments, ladies and gentlemen. They make no sense to me, but I don't care. Alright, so I got 2 prizes. A ring that improves my fertility by 20%. Damn. And then I have a good piece of furniture. I might be able to replace one of my pieces of furniture. This one isn't that great. This one's good. I am losing some piety gain, but that's okay. This one has more modifiers. Whoa, it looks like a big... It looks like a big keg of, like, wine. Is that the spigot? Maybe that is what this is supposed to be. Yeah, prize wine ton. Alright, so we have a big keg of wine in our court. It's kind of tacky, but... It is conveniently close to my throne, so if I ever want some drink, it's right next to me. Alright, and then what was the other thing I got? The ring? Oh yeah, the fertility ring. Maybe I have an excuse to get rid of this healing water since we're dealing with stress pretty well. I don't need this healing water. I can just give this to a son, which is what I typically do. I have 2 healing waters, in fact. So I'll put this prize ring on. Not that I need the fertility, but... I'll take the knight effectiveness and the prestige. Building construction cost minus 3%. That'll help in the future. 3% isn't much, but... As the prices for things skyrocket, 3% becomes more and more... It makes more and more of a difference. Alright, so we just won a tournament. Alright, so quite an active episode. I think I'm going to wrap it up there. I know I typically go over like another 15 minutes, but I think I can like avoid doing that today. I think that's a great way to end it. We accomplished so much. We didn't get any conquest. But we successfully fought a war against the HRE and declared our independence. With our brain realm that looks like a brain with a bullet hole in it. In fact, that reminds me. that's what our realm looks like. If it'll let me see it again, come on. That's our realm right there. That should be the symbol of our realm. A brain with a bullet hole. But that bullet hole is going to make us stronger. It gave us superpowers. It gave my realm superpowers. And balls of steel, because we separated from the HRE. So it's actually kind of nice. I don't have to deal with the internal politics of the HRE anymore. We can start eating into the HRE and start conquering them. And start fighting them. And create our own empire from the ashes. Maybe I'll end up just recreating the HRE title, or maybe as we conquer things, we'll get a new major decision to create, like, a new kind of empire, or, like, some unique empire. I think I remember that happening while I was playing as Bohemia, which doesn't exist. Oh, no, yes, it does. It's inside the HRE. I think while I was doing my Bohemian campaign, like, as I was conquering things, like, special decisions opened up for me to create, like, special, unique empires. So maybe I won't have to settle for the HRE title, even though I will work for it. So we've made our mark on the map. We are now visual on a fully zoomed out view. We can see ourselves. And I think we're in a pretty nice place geographically. Access to the sea, a nice river system. 2 river systems, the Elbe and the Rhine rivers. We are a maritime power as the Dutch, so we can go to sea and create colonies to our heart's content, and so having access to the sea is really nice. Being close to the British Isles and having a strong tie with the British Isles might be what we should do. Or maybe we should try to build strong bonds with the West Frankians so we can start gobbling up the HRE together. Maybe they'll start getting bold enough to fight the HRE if we weaken them enough. So maybe we'll start forming an alliance with the Kingdom of West Francia. A lot of things to think about. But another fun episode, guys. This was intense. A lot of activities. So much to do, so many wars to fight. We did a grand tournament, and we won 2 of the events. We're a pilgrim now, we did a hunt. So we're a hunter now? We had some more children, and we can definitely expect more. We executed our wife's lover. How dare she? So I have... You know, I won't forget that wife. Like, we'll try to put it behind us, but I won't forget. And then if we ever want to, I'll think about this. Like, I'll do some more research, because, like, I don't know much about this. This is a new mechanic to me, like administrative-type governments. But I'll do some research, and maybe... And I stress maybe, but we always have the choice to do this if we want. We're 33 days away from our claim. Let's grab it. So, that way, maybe at the beginning of the next episode, we can just immediately declare war. Alright, there we go. Alrighty, lords and ladies, that's going to do it for this one. Very fun and exciting and eventful episode. I had a really good time. I hope you guys did as well. If you did, hit that thumbs up button. If you are not already subscribed to the channel, don't forget to subscribe as well. Leave your comments down below. I did want to take this opportunity to thank everybody for... if I already did, and I forgot, I'll do it again. But thank you so much if you watched the first episode of my Kingdom Come Deliverance series. I do intend on making that a series, and I'll probably get that episode out, or the next episode out tomorrow. At least that's what I'm trying to do. But if you did like that video and you left a comment, I did want to say thank you once again. I appreciate it so much. I want that series to go places, just like this series is doing well. I want that series to do just as well. So if you haven't seen that yet, go and check out the first episode of my Kingdom Come Deliverance series. It's a really long video, but like I justify why it's so long at the beginning. But thank you guys so much for being here. I'll see you in the next one. Episode 47 will be coming at you soon. But until then, have a good one, guys.